everyone. Welcome to the review of chapter 3 and 4. So chapter 3 is about modeling Christ in our homes, and then chapter 4 is about spending time with our families. Before I start the review, I'd just like to say that there are lots of tips in this book. It's just mind blowing. Lots of ideas what you need to do, and it's exciting. They're exciting as well. But the author did say at the start of the book that the things the practical examples they're giving is not asking us to make our families like their family or change the things we're doing. They're just employing us to be consistent in the things that we're doing already. So if you have a particular rhythm in your family that is working for you, keep at it. And all the tips learned here, we could just record them somewhere and see if they're applicable as we move through each season of our I also want to say that this book is applicable to all of us. It's mostly about parenting. I understand that. But if you read through the chapters, the authors actually invite us to work on ourselves first. So it's applicable to couples, it's applicable to single people, and it's applicable to couples with children. So no matter what, each chapter relates to us in some way. So we should try as much as possible to engage with the book and then keep the things we've learned, keep the points shared in there to heart. So yes, I'll move on to chapter 3 now. No, chapter 3 about modeling, and it's simply being godly examples in our home. So husbands should be godly examples to their wives, and vice versa. And that what it simply means. So there are two components to this, according to the author, about modeling. So the first one is to be reliable, and this simply means that you should be a person. You should be known for your words. If your yay should be your yay, your no should be your no, and if you make a mistake in between, to be a person who repents quickly, and not just privately in front of your spouse, in front of your children. And this brings us to the next component about being relatable. When we do this, when we show these examples, then our partners and our children will know that we're not just faking our spiritual life. We're all walking together, and they would then be able to tell us when they've made mistakes and when they've not. At the end of this chapter, and how to set your daily routine. It's just a guide, and as we said earlier, it's not for you to discard what's working for you, but for you to see if you can change anything, or if you need to continue as you're doing. The next chapter is on time, and this means spending time with our family. The components are rhythm and intentionality. So we need to commit to the things that we're doing in our home that is working for us, especially our spiritual practices. The author said we need to do things together as a family daily, weekly, and monthly. For the monthly one, it might be having a one-on-one with our with our partners to just see where we are spiritually. For example, sometimes my husband would tell me that for the past few mornings you've been a bit touchy and offended and things. And then when he tells me that, I try to see what I need to work on. But if no one is telling us that, we could just go through life thinking, we're okay, not knowing that we're not okay. So being intentional with our practices would also help both our partners and our children, if any. And at the end of this chapter as well, the author listed things that we can do on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, or on a monthly basis as a family that would enhance the spending quality time together, so that each person in the family are on the same page. I hope this has blessed you. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.